Last summer of 2018, the mapping community faced a crisis. The crisis of the 10th year, or the decade raid crisis, however you want to put it. Many people began raiding mapping discords when the summer rolled around. They had a lot of free time on their hands. Today I'm going to go over some events that went down. It all began when summer began. I was one of the very first raiders, Polyhedron 69. This is my story. My first raid was the first coalition, I called it, or the joke coalition. I was hired by one of my friends to raid one of his friends' servers. I happily accepted and raided the server. The second coalition I formed when I wanted to take on bigger servers. I wanted to take on, I think it was Cheese's server, but we decided not to because I had a lot of respect for Cheese, and I was just going to raid him for a joke, but then I realized the consequences for that. And I raided mostly small servers, small mapping servers, and it was a blast. It was a blast. I only had like 5 active members on the server, if you exclude me, so it wasn't really nothing special. Now, the third coalition I formed when I plotted against Void Viper. And there's a whole lot of it goes way deeper than it thinks, but long story short, I accused Void of something and it got out of hand. A lot of people do not like Void, and yeah, I got a lot of members for it. And a couple days before the raid, my account was suspended, so I had to make a new account. And in that time, my group went off in 2 separate groups. The fourth coalition, basically what I heard was a couple people who were in my group attempted to raid Void, but it failed miserably, so, you know. And then the fifth was people who didn't raid and waited for my return, so basically everyone who migrated to the sixth coalition. Now, I formed the sixth coalition to continue the goal of like just raiding, trying to plan a raid Void, because it's a big server, and it's kind of hard to do with just a couple people. So I really want to make a giant group, and in the meantime, we attacked anime servers, and trust me, you want to raid those because there is some disgusting stuff on there, disgusting. And the Battle of the Weebs happened. This was a very, very important battle. Um, Basically, there was a server called the Otaka Zone, I think. It was where I teamed up with another well-known raider called Sani, and we demolished the server. So many pings. It was elite, like 500 pings. In the seventh coalition, it was kind of like the sixth, but I teamed up with Osama bin Laden. He's another famous raider, and me and about like uh, I think, yeah, it says 20 here. It's more like 15 through 20 people, and we raided about like, yeah, about like 3 raids. And because what happened was, um, we were all reported and all our accounts were suspended. So, so it was a short-lived one, but a very important battle is the second Battle of the Weebs, where is it's about like me, Osama bin Laden, and 2 other guys raided an anime server and just demolished it. It was it was awesome. We had like about like 700 pings, I think. And then I decided to quit raiding because I didn't see the appeal anymore. It just caused harm. Um, the seventh coalition, I forgot to mention, I kind of raided servers that deserved to be raided. Like, you know, I didn't raid innocent servers anymore. So after a while, I quit raiding, and I'm well liked now, so it was a good choice on my part. I haven't raided in 3 months, 4 months. I think it was 3 months. So I still form coalitions though. I formed the eighth coalition to anti like report raiders, but it didn't get a lot of members, so I just got like 3 members and disbanded it. And then my friend Osama bin Laden, and he's now an anti-raider guy, and we formed the ninth coalition. It's still active today, and we report users, and then they get banned. And of course, due to Void's stubbornness, he doesn't want to unban me. I mean, I get it, but dude, he like Void banned me like every single server I was on. Like it was just crazy. Like he banned me on like every other server where I didn't break any rules. I had no intention of raiding him, just his server. But whatever. That's fine. That's fine. He can be as stubborn as he wants.